It's stuck in my nose. Greetings, Earthlings and Frag Commies. My name is Luke. I am Poe, and today we have our first ever list video.
Feel the mild excitement.
We have no Fragcomm questions at the top of the show because we don't have time. However, I would like to give a shout out to two other fragrance reviewers that have just started their channels, and they're doing some really fine work. The first one is Yves Spiders Smells. She put out an awesome spring list. It ranged from feminine to masculine to unisex, and even included an aromatic fougere. I do have one problem with Yves' channel though. I'm not saying Yves is fake news. I am saying her channel name is Yves Spiders Smells, and we have yet to sniff a frickin' spider. The other YouTuber I'd like to feature is GentsScents Official. If you're not Canadian, that means Toronto. He has featured some under the radar fragrances that I really want to check out. So greetings from Canada, eh? I'm sure like every American says that when they talk about Canada. Oh, Canada, eh? And it's like, oh, Americans like guns and overeating. We're talking about 5 fragrances that really shine, really pop in spring, and they're all under $35. What a deal, Luke! First one we're going to talk about today is L'Homme Lacoste EDT. Came out in 2017. This one opens up really brisk with a rhubarb, ginger, mandarin orange. It does pull compliments if that's the thing you care about. Some might call this one a bit generic. I don't think so. I think it's just a really good, pleasant, mass-appealing, safe scent. And those have their places in our collections, don't they? We don't all want to be chasing the scent of a fine-haired warthog from South Africa. Or maybe you do. You can find this one for about the $30 mark, depending on when and where you look for it. This next one comes from the house of Ferrari. Pure lavender. Really, really nice, guys. As you might imagine, opens up with a blast of lavender, but it's not like a synthetic cleaning lavender. It's not like a super feminine floral lavender. It is a lavender mixed with a modern men's fragrance type of cologne smell. In the dry down, you get woods, you get cedar, you get vanilla. It really is an aromatic fougere that's been modernized. It's not going to smell dated. And trust me, I love the barbershop smells. I'm not trying to diss on those at all. Sometimes when you go blasting Ted Lapidus Pour Homme, you're going to smell like you're 65. You can find this one for about the $25 mark on sites. It is gentlemanly, it's classy. I really love wearing it in the spring. That kind of cool, warm weather really mixes well with the lavender. Speaking of lavender, Korone Pour Homme Sport. When you first spray this one, you get a lot of citrus, lemon, verbena, grapefruit, and it dries down to what a lot of people think is kind of a vanilla fragrance, and that comes from the tonka bean. It won't be cloying in the high heat, and that is why I added it to this list, because when the sun does start to come out and you do start feeling those summer vibes, but it's not quite summer yet, Korone Pour Homme Sport. I don't know if you guys tell this, but it's kind of my personality to go against the grain, be a bit different. But sometimes the hype is real. A fragrance that everyone on YouTube seems to compare to a weapon to hit someone with, which is interesting, and that's Dunhill Icon. In the opening, right away, you get neroli, bergamot, and mostly, for me, pepper. It is green, it is spicy, it is masculine, it is a bit herbal, but not so much so that it smells like a potpourri. Some people talk about this grape soda opening. I just think a lot of people out there do drugs. It does have a little bit of a gentleman vibe, but it's not dated to something like Jacques Bogart one-man show. For whatever reason, every review on YouTube, I see someone saying that you could knock someone out with this. So a lot of pent-up anger out there.
But you could technically, if you wanted to, hook up the magnetic cap and just go what?
The top dog, Lalique, Les Insoumis. Think I said that right? Where I come from, this would be more like Lynn Sumas.
Hey hon, you got that peanut newer?
you get this clary sage, you get woody notes, you get vetiver, you get the warmth from the rum note. The greenness really shines, of course, with the sage, the basil, and then the lavender and the vetiver too. It really is a sweet, warm grain fragrance that makes it super unique, super easy to pull off in the spring. Maybe the best part about this guy here, and as well as the whole house of Lalique, you can get this guy 3.4 ounce bottle for under $25. Gonna wrap things up for me today, guys. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you'd like to see more content in the future. Hit that bell so you'll be notified when I post content in the future. Hit the like button if you liked it. Hit the dislike if you disliked it. Actually, don't dislike it. If you disliked it, just write it down in your diary. Don't tell anyone. Take that one to the grave.